On our last episode of Wanderlust, the team continued their trek through the mysterious forest nestled into the Harrowed Mountains. It was here they heard the sound of small mushroom creatures marching through the forest, chanting Grandpa. Following them led to a man who had become one with this forest. He told the team all about these ruins and the world from which they came. After this, the team continued their trek up the mountain, encountering things they couldn't possibly have imagined, only to end up at the top in what we would know to be a skyscraper, in which the lobby contained statues of oddly familiar heroes. And with that, my friends, we venture back once again into the world of Wanderlust. Pan across the 4 statues in this room. The first one, close up on the face, we see the spiky hair and the angular features. The next one with the headphones up over the head. Another with that mask of flame, it seems, and a final one with that coat and those belts. And then we pan over to you 3.
These guys look like fucking losers.
Troy, Runt, Blink, all of you stand in this extremely strange room. You've never seen anything like it, and you wonder how this could be the top of this fabled mountain.
Oh my god! I have every single one of their comics! No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, wait, my brain was like loading if we like what we do. Like the level of canon.
What the fuck? That's canon.
They look stupid.
How could you say that? This is fucking amazing!
Oh, they look stupid. This guy has long ears. Like, what's going on with that, huh?
Yeah, look at the coat and the belt on this one.
Yeah, look at the belts and the coat. That's too many belts.
Dude.
It's just too many belts.
It's a lot of belts for sure.
You're just never not gonna give me a hard time.
The craftsmanship of this rock, it's like stood the test of time. Oh, these motherfuckers must have been important. We should break it. Nobody said anything. I didn't know how to follow it up.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my sled and no, this feels wrong.
Yeah, you guys can break it. I'm gonna go like sit in a corner and rest for a bit.
What if it's some kind of like special rock and like it's indestructible and we've stumbled upon the next super armor?
That's a good point, dude. That makes a lot of sense. What if these are like our gods? And like
What?
we're in like this is
What?
like
No,
this
no,
is like the
fuck.
temple. This is the pantheon,
Stop.
dude. You got
No, I
that's
draw
like
the line at
guy.
God.
No,
There's no such
Orion's
fucking
belt.
thing.
Belt.
I don't care what the
That's like
mushrooms
the
say.
belt guy, and then this guy's like the god of like hair gel. His hair's really spiky.
That looks natural. I'm pretty sure he just wakes up like that.
Doesn't really look natural. There's no way to realistically have.
What doesn't look natural is that fucking hooded one.
Yeah, I walk away.
So, Blink, you go to walk away. You go to the back of the room where on either side of the elevator there are 2 doors. You go into the right one, and back in here it looks like, for us, some small kitchen area, and for you, some strange room with a weird box that's got 2 handles on it. And you see on the wall there's a little painting of a man with a long twirly mustache
No.
and
Why?
a hood over top with little frog ears. And the statue just looks at you and it makes you slightly uncomfortable.
He wants to be like us so bad.
There's a little table you can sit at, and you see the fridge kind of just like a little bit ajar, but there is a rope tied around the handle to the side of the fridge.
Dude, it's gonna be like fucking Fartbo in there.
Dude, I can't tell you how wary I am right now, like of this entire situation, because I'm like, LaFrog could come out, Fartbo could come out, the Party City, like any of my least favorite characters.
You see that the rope is not taut against the fridge.
I'm gonna be so honest with you, Bisley. I have a singular point of HP right now. After the shenanigans that happened yesterday, and by yesterday, I mean last episode, 2 weeks ago.
Well, if the rope isn't taut, then maybe we should get it a teacher.
Maybe we should teach it a lesson.
I'm just gonna sit down on the table and lay down.
Ren's gonna pull out like a little book from her bag of many, many, many things.
And she's going to also take like a little like wooden stick of graphite and start sketching everything around here. It's like drawing little doodles of all the statues and then the architecture and the weird marbled floors and all that kind of stuff, and make her way to wherever Blink disappeared to.
Run, as you're moving through this massive room, you come across what seems like a little circular device on the floor between two of the statues. And as you're jotting down, it seems like a little light is blinking inside of it.
I bend down, kind of squat down, super wide sumo squat. What the what does it do? Can I tell what it does?
Roll Arcana.
Roll an Arcana. I got a 6.
You bend down to try and figure out what this thing is, and as you get closer, you just kind of push down on it. And as the entire thing kind of depresses into itself, a light shines up into your face, kind of sending you back just a little bit. And you see in front of you is a hologram of a man in a blue supersuit with a T on the center.
So, you must be the new... No, I was kidding.
It speaks out and just says,
The Prime Force are responsible for the saving of our...
and it shuts off.
I press it again.
The Prime Force are
Same thing
responsible for
happens.
the
You just
saving
get
of
that.
our-
It's broken. Can I fix it? I mean, do we know what? We have never seen a hologram, have we?
Oh wait, no, I have cards. I have cards that do holograms. Yeah.
The cards maybe would be the closest thing.
Or was the inventor just like an audio message? Was he never a hologram?
It was like a tape recorder.
Oh, fuck. Can I try and fix this with my tools?
Yeah, it'll take you some time though.
I just sit down with it and start tinkering.
Oh, guys, there's a man inside this fucking disc.
Get him out! We need to ask him questions.
I'm trying. He's got stage fright.
Are there any other doorways or rooms to anything else besides a kitchen in here, or is it just kitchen and this?
There was that one doorway to the right that led back to a small kitchen area, and then there was one to the left. You could go back through that one if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll check out the left doorway.
You move into this left door, and as you step in, you feel your feet sticking to the ground. You lift it up, and there is a sludge underneath.
You would get the sludge room.
There's no light in here. There's no windows leading in, so you can't really see anything. Do you have anything you could use to illuminate the room?
I have a tinderbox.
Tinderbox? Okay. You light up this match and you see what seems like was a conference room, but the table has been completely smashed, destroyed. Actually, everything in this room looks to be in pieces. It seems like this entire room is coated in some kind of viscous fluid, and it almost seems like it exploded from the center of the room.
Okay, I'll take a little sample for sure first. Just 2 fingers down, swipe on the tongue.
Yep. Yeah, figured. Yeah.
Roll a con save.
Okay, and then I also, with my other hand, give something blep.
You go to give some to, and as you do, you feel he is also like a gel against your body now. You see he's got like a face embedded in the gel, but he's like fully form-fitted to your body.
Is he just like part of your body now?
I can work with this. Well, I'm trying to think of like what Spider-Man would say if like Venom had attached to him for the first time. I feel powerful. Okay, I'm rolling a con save. It's a 15.
You are going to take...
Should I worry about the gel thing?
Oh, no, dude. No.
Okay.
What is that thing?
I don't know, man.
What the fuck did you find, dude?
Hiding it from ignorant people like you.
You take 14 damage.
Oh my god!
And you feel it singeing your fingers, and as you press it to your tongue, actually you're not even able to get it that far because it starts to sting and burn on your fingers and waste away your flesh.
Oh, yuck! Yuck! Yuck!
And now as you look down, you see as your shoes beneath you are burning away.
Is there anything in the center of the room? Like, or is it just like it looked like it just blowed up?
Whatever was in the center of the room is coating these walls, and you hear it start to move and writhe.
Oh no, dude. Oh no.
Just the squelching noises as the door that you walked in begins to close.
Guys, there's something in here with me, dude!
1 second. I'm almost done.
It can't wait, dude! It's wet and wild in here!
Give me 5 more minutes.
What?
Troy, the door slams shut.
Why you shut the door? I can't get in if you shut the door.
Did I not convey the urgency of the situation properly, dude?
Disc in one hand, other hand, I try to open it.
You go to open it, roll me a strength check.
Oh, I'm fucked.
Blink, you can also have a short rest because
Yeah, thanks.
you are just laying there for a little while. I'll give you a little quick short rest.
Yeah.
That sounds nice, yeah.
This is lovely. I love a little short rest.
My strength check was an 18.
You use the mechanism on your arm to pull it open. It takes you a second though, for sure. It's not as easy as it should be, even with the strength of your armor.
Stop holding the door.
Dude, I'm not, dude. I'm the gunk. It's the gunk, man. It's the goo.
Pull, 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 and you just can't get it for a moment. Before you can rip it open, Troy, this match in front of you, illuminating the room around you, it almost feels like it's shrinking.
Dude, you're in a bomb.
Dude, you're gonna die. You're gonna die horribly, dude.
It's closing in on you. It's rising up your leg.
I start doing my affirmations.
It's gonna eat and let.
You take another 6 damage.
Oh shit. Well, there's not really much to do about this. Change what you can't accept what you can't change.
You have a chance to change right now. You have one chance.
All right, so I'm in a dark room. Every wall is acid, and there's nothing in the room. I'm just confirming the situation.
That's pretty much it. Although acid is a stretch. Acid doesn't smell so rancid, and acid doesn't make the sounds that you're hearing. The match in front of you goes out, and you just hear a
Oh, ew, fuck, dude. No, I'm leaving.
No, it's Fartbo, dude. It's Fartbo.
I know it's Fartbo. Dude, does Fartbo have a weakness? I'm trying to remember. I'm racking my
We
brain.
never fought him.
Yeah, it was Dakota.
You have one final chance to do something.
I'm gonna. This is awful. This is my worst nightmare. This is my worst nightmare, but it's not even that. This is like a generational nightmare that's been passed down to me by the previous campaign. Like, this isn't even my nightmare. I'm living someone else's nightmare.
What do you do, dude? This is the moment. He's closing in.
I'm gonna put my sled basically between me and the goo, and I'm gonna try and spread out wide on the sled so that I can rise up as the goo is rising, hopefully.
You better hurry, you're being assimilated.
I know, by like 2 different things right now. I don't know who's gonna win, my current like gel suit or like the fart room.
The door flies open and you jump on top of the sled. Run, as you open this door, you see this almost gelatinous mass closing in on Troy.
Right, what the fuck?
And everybody roll initiative.
Natural 20.
15.
That's an unnatural 20.
At the top of the round, Troy, you are sitting on top of this sled. The door just got slammed shut again. Everything is closing in around you.
So the door was open, but now the door's closed, and I'm in a room, and every wall is acid,
There's nothing in it but acid.
and there's nothing in the room. There's no door.
There is a door, it just got shut on you.
I'm gonna need some time to process all that.
I have the cloak of the flame angel, and so what this says.
Your morality is not good enough.
I know. It says that you can fly with it, but it does say it requires attunement from a lawful character. Now, one could argue that in my past, my controversial past, I've not necessarily been lawful, but
You try to attune to it and it feels like acid reflux.
fuck. Okay, I want to grab onto it, and I want to look around, and I want to say, this is against the law, and I don't like it. This is against the law, and I don't like it. So, like, to maybe, like, gaslight it into thinking that I am...
Roll deception.
You're deceiving the cave?
I got a 2.
No.
You got a 2? You, almost like a war flashback, get a horrible memory of a time you wronged someone.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
when
God.
you killed that dude.
The face of every single person you've killed.
Oh, that's really funny. Okay, so you can't actually see the room around you, but in your mind, you've convinced yourself that the acid and all of this stuff around you is this guy, and he's come to get revenge on you.
All of your past victims just like crawling up. Some Vinland Saga shit.
My past victims? Dude, what do you think I've done?
I don't know, dude. All those people you slaughtered.
Dude, I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's a few of them left.
Run, you gotta help me! They're all here, dude! Every one of them! Every one of them! I'm sorry!
All right. Just let me think a minute. All right. Think, run. Brain blast.
Are you want to do anything on your turn?
I don't know what I can do. I mean, like, I can try and,
It is alive, this thing. It is a mass. It is a creature.
I know, but I'm on my sled. I guess I'll try and, like, stand up on my sled and, like, jump up and, like, bounce on it, like, beat it, like, with my sled. I don't know, like, I'm gonna start, like, stomping, like, on the sled, yeah, to, like, beat it down.
Some SpongeBob shit. You know what you have to do.
I really don't.
There's only one way to beat Fartbell.
Oh, dude, no, dude. It's a 24?
24, that'll hit.
Okay, so let's see. The first one is gonna do, and I need Fartbow to make 2 con saves, which I'm sure he's really good at.
Okay.
First one is gonna be 12 damage. The second one's gonna be 14, so a total of 26 damage.
You jump up and down on your sled and you activate the steam that shoots out, and you hear just the most, like, guttural rattling coming from this mass as the steam shoots out at it. It's less like a throat making a sound and more like if you put like a shop vac going backwards blowing air into a big huge bowl of pudding.
That's the funniest fucking sound, dude.
Have you seen the video where he drops like the scorching or like the ball into the gel?
Into
and
hair
it
gel.
goes-
It's like,
Do you know what I'm picturing? I'm picturing, have you seen the video where they attached the fleshlight to the tailpipe? And it's just like 400 queef power just like going off.
Queef power. Run, you shut this door and you hear 400 queef power of fucking You just hear
You hear that sound? I'm so sorry! I couldn't stop myself!
Sounds like you're having a good time in there. I'm processing right now.
shut the door and it's so loud. Blink, it wakes you up from this fucking trauma
Oh
nap.
God, oh
you
God.
just hear the sounds of 400.
It like reverberates and booms.
It shakes the whole fucking place. And you just hear Troy scream.
I'm sorry!
run, did Troy shit himself again?
I'm so sorry, dude!
I'm traumatized.
I'm sorry to all you, dude!
God fucking damn it.
Blake, we gonna kill him. That's the only way.
Run. What do you do?
Yeah, okay,
Troy, how immune are you to fire?
Not, probably.
I don't know how the people from where you come from, I don't know your physiology.
I hope very, dude, because I'm going to hell! I'm going to hell, man!
That's enough for me.
I open the door, stick one of my gauntlets out in a fist, and a little wick comes up that's like slightly burning a little bit, and then I take like a can of aerosol spray out of my bag, shake it up,
Oh, here we go.
and I cast
Oh,
Firebolt on the Fartbow. 26 to hit.
that will hit.
That is a 14 points of fire damage. Bonus action, I will hide.
Roll me some stealth.
I don't want to go in there. I'll just like hide near, but like by the door frame. 20.
Okay, cool. Now, Blink, you've just heard all of that. A horrible odor has hit your nose. And you now have heard fire get shot and start running.
Run has like a steampunk plague mask on, but she's crouched beneath the shadows, like by the door frame, almost like one of the fucking James Bond movie. She's got like her gauntlet up and one finger up, like it's like a finger gun.
I'm crying. It's so smelly in here. I'm crying right now. 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes with no shenanigans. That's all I asked for in this motherfucking place. I stand up. I walk to the door. What the fuck is going?
Hey, watch your fucking mouth. Watch your language.
I try, dude, but it just keeps coming. It just keeps coming.
Troy, I told you gotta stop shitting yourself. You have to stop it.
Not me, dude.
It's not where you shit. You go use the bathroom like a regular human being.
Not me, man. Not me.
Good lord. I'm sick of this. I'm gonna use a bonus action to regain a 3rd level slot. Then I'm gonna cast lightning bolt just into the room generally, and it might hit. It could potentially.
Why is every
hit me.
plan always involved?
Dude, I don't know, man. You didn't show any concern for me when you almost killed me. 20 minutes ago.
Dude, you sent 40 armed men to my position with the intention to kill me under the assumption that, and I quote, you can take it.
Yeah, I did do that. It's because I didn't think Run could take it.
Blink, you see this thing almost welling up like a wave that is going to wash over Troy.
Jesus, good God, fucking Lord, dude. I cast slow on it.
None of those guys are real.
Wisdom saving throw.
What's the DC?
15.
Fails.
Okay, so speed is halved, -2 AC, and dexterity saving throws. Can't take reactions, and it can only take a bonus action or an action.
And how long does that last?
That lasts for a minute.
Nice. Okay.
As long as I'm concentrating, it is concentration, so.
Troy, this mass beneath you starts to move away, and your sled now hits the ground. You see as it's moving up through the walls and out of this room. You look around for it, trying to find it. Run, you'll see it first. Blink, you'll hear it behind you. Slap onto the floor. A huge mass. You slowly turn around. You see this gelatinous creature emanating a green gas from its form.
Troy, what did you do?
As it towers over you, it grows bigger and envelops one of the statues. And you see as it breaks off the arm, breaks off another arm, breaks off the two legs, almost encases it, and takes the form.
Which statue?
Yeah, I want to know too. Which statue?
Roll a d4. 1 is William, 2 is Dakota, 3 is Vincent, 4 is Ash.
I got a 4.
Ash.
He's gonna die again.
Damn it, so we can never get away.
Dude, his legacy forever defaced.
You see as the two fists rise up and come to slam down on you, Blink.
Dude, what was that?
What?
What was that?
I didn't say anything.
First one is 13 to hit.
That hits.
That hits?
Dude, I do not have what you think I have in AC.
I bet you feel real silly for being mean to those statues now.
I don't even think I have armor generally.
Second one is a natural 20.
Shit!
It's been good, fellas. I'm just gonna.
Bro is dead.
My dirty sin is consuming you, dude. My hot sin.
Troy,
my
I'm about
steaming
to
sin.
die. Do not say that.
My steaming sin is consuming you whole.
Important note: is he slamming him with his fist or stomping him with his feet?
Fists.
Sorry, Blink.
Ash wouldn't do that. Ash wouldn't do that, actually.
Well, Ash isn't here.
Blink, why do you look so disappointed that it wasn't stomping, dude?
Do not bring that back. Leave it in the past.
I forgot what bit you were.
I can't do this anymore. Just kill me, dude. It's over.
Yeah, you take 27 damage.
Yeah, so I mean, like, the dice tell a little story here, and it's that I didn't heal that much off of that short rest.
Oh no.
I am in fact dead. Not dead, but dead. You know how it is.
Yeah, you go down?
Yeah.
Okay, Troy, you see these two stone fists. First one slams down into Blink, and he's laid out on the ground on the verge of death.
Dude, no!
It lifts up. Some of that, like, gel stays on top of him, and then the next one, bam, slams down.
It was over before he could even blink. Oh, that's great. It also took all his feathers off when it did. The slow prevent it from making multiple attacks.
Did this one get slowed, or is this a different entity than the one I slowed?
It's slowed.
Okay.
As you said, between action and bonus action, that's its action, is multi-attack.
It can only take one attack if it takes the attack action.
Not sure if that changed anything,
I
but
don't think it changes much. I didn't have much health in the first place. That
How
short
much
rest
health
I
did you
rolled-
have? Because that could have changed it.
You did 27 damage. I had like 18.
That would have definitely changed it. You would have been up.
Oh shit! I stopped reading right before I read that part. Fuck.
Let me roll it again. You take 9 damage.
Yeah, this all happens. I just actually. Fuck you, Troy.
Blink, no! It was over before he could even blink.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you, Troy.
I'd like to see you fucking try, you dick!
You're right. I can't do that.
Make a concentration check.
I got a 15. I'm good.
It's a funny little sound you popped out there.
Thanks. Its fists are so big and meaty. And he's so stoned. Like,
Is it like, do you have a hand thing too, or what's going on?
dude, I'm going to kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Never talk to me again.
Can I just say, like, while we're all here, that murder is against the law?
You're the only person. You're the only person who's killed somebody here.
It's listening. Shut the fuck up.
All right, top of the round is Troy.
Troy. Come on, Blink, say it with me, dude. Troy. Troy. I'm gonna run past him. I'm going to hit it with my sled. I mean, guys, I got one thing, and I do it, and I do it good.
That's all that matters, man.
I'm gonna do a menacing attack. Yeah. Hang on, let me roll my attacks here. Okay, so the first one's a natural one.
It's because I didn't cheer. I didn't cheer. I get it.
The second hit's gonna be a 21. I'm gonna action surge. Third one, I go turbo mode. Third one is a 21, and the fourth one is a 15.
Those last 3 do hit.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him first with that menacing attack.
Okay.
And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw, and he takes 18 damage. I pray to God. 9. Farbo's frightened of me. I hit him with my sled, and I say, I own my sins! And I start shoveling it into my mouth. And I hit him again.
You just hear the most like guttural flapping sounds as it backs away from you.
I put a bunch of it in my mouth, and then I like look up, and I want to do like a war cry, but because it's all in my mouth, it sounds like 400 like pussy power or whatever I said. Like just like.
You even just say.
The second one is gonna do 14 damage. Okay, the last attack's gonna do 11. Okay. So he's gonna take a total of 43 damage from me.
Okay, sweet. You see the creature kind of well up for a second, getting bigger and bigger, and then it kind of compresses into itself, and that green gas that was emanating off of it spreads through the room. I need all 3 of you to make...
There's no way it's not con, right?
Make a con save.
I'm good at that at least. 20, dirty 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you pass.
19!
I got a 10.
10, you fail. Blink and Runt, you both take 5 damage as this gas fills your lungs, but you're able to cover up quickly. Troy, you take 10 damage, and you are now blinded until the end of your next turn.
I am my sin! Okay, I'm hurting.
Yeah, I mean, you both, buddy.
I pick up from the shadows.
Whoa.
I use my special eyes. With my goggles on. How much HP's everybody have? I can see them. No, I'm kidding. But is everybody dying right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's not looking good. You can see me starting to like turn to the whispers of like my symbiote.
Is there a way out that we could run away?
Yeah, there's a door in the front. It's actually, it's strange. The front of this building has some kind of glass walls. It seems like one covers it and another pokes out perpendicular with the building.
I'm not sure I understand.
It's a revolving door.
I'm not sure I understand.
But you've never seen anything like this.
Dude, what the fuck is a revolving door?
There's a windmill for the door. There's a...
Here's what I'll do then. How far away is the exit?
From you crouch down near the exit, so you'd be pretty much right there.
Oh, okay, so then how far is Blink?
Blink and Troy are roughly like 25 feet. Like a turn away, I guess. Feet suck.
Most of us would agree.
I'll bonus action dash. I crank up the, mechanisms on the side of Runt's kneecaps with the, sort of arcane or artificer armor. And then I start sprinting with the spring's assistance, bonus action dash towards Runt, and on the way there I'm gonna pull out this big comical syringe with a stupidly long needle, and really steampunky, brass, made out of brass and glass, and then I'm gonna take out one of the a potion, and then on the way there just sort of load up the syringe and then pass by Blink. I'm gonna drift around Blink.
No, scared of needles. Don't do it.
Dude, there's a huge air bubble, Blink. You need to dodge.
And as I drift around Blink, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds and stab him with the syringe.
No. Ah!
Take your medicine!
I don't want to.
I'm fucking rotted. This thing is crazy.
And then I'm gonna run back towards the door and try to just run through it, I guess, because it's class. 11, you get 11 points of healing.
Oh, God bless.
Max heals. Oh my god, this door is fucking sick. And then I'm running through it so my voice get cuts off.
Oh shit! Blake, what did she say?
I don't know. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna run towards the door. Finally, an idea I can get behind. I'm out of here.
You go sprint towards the door. What's your intelligence?
My intelligence is 11, so +0. How does this work? Where's the handle? Fuck, I don't got time for this. I'm gonna cast Shatter on it.
Fuck those spell slots, am I right?
Don't need them.
Troy, you're just hearing like crashing and banging and screaming, and now they're gone.
Are you winning? Are you like? Are we doing good?
I'm running, Troy.
Which way, Blake?
Just towards my voice.
Okay, keep making sounds. Dude, there's a bird in here. I think it must have gone in through the opening.
That's Blink, you dumbass!
Blink, as you run through this doorway, you and Runt make contact with Gray, who is outside. You see he's with a group of mountaineers, and he just looks to you. How did you?
Oh, hey, Gray.
How are you up here?
Don't worry about it. Life has a way.
Did you disturb the shrine?
Just don't look in there. It wasn't me.
The creature in there, you... Oh, no. Gods. We need to get out of here. Now.
You see the other mountaineers behind pull out these pop-up sleds, and they begin running off in a direction.
Oh God.
Wait, you have extras of those? Do you have more?
Roll persuasion.
That's a 16.
Shit. Jane, your sled. But just give it to me.
He takes his and another person's and hands them both to you.
We'll climb down. Get out of here.
Okay, thank
Take
you.
that path over there. It's the only way down quick enough.
I guess we're finally getting the practice we came up here for. Gee, gods.
I'll mourn you if you're lost. Good luck.
And he starts climbing away. You see 3 other mountaineers run over and jump down onto these sleds and start moving down. And before we get into that, up next is the creature as it busts out of the wall.
No.
You see, rather than actually breaking anything, it's almost just like water rushing through a crack in a dam. It moves through all the cracks, crevices, windows, anything in this building, and comes out, burrows down into the snow.
Oh, is it not in the fucking statue anymore? Did it leave the statue?
It left the statue behind,
Oh,
yes.
Lord. Okay.
It's chasing us, though?
Yes, it's frightened of Troy.
Oh, that's right.
It's scared of us.
That's right, okay.
Troy, you're alone in this fucking room.
Guys, what's happening? Where'd you go?
You guys see this thing move down underneath the snow, and just a small bump of snow kind of leaving a trail for where it's going, and then it stops for a second. And then, like a geyser bursting from the ground, it goes to hit you, basically, Runt.
Let me drive the sled!
Yeah, we have 2. We have 1 for each of us.
Oh, alright. Watch this!
They learn so fast.
That's 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You take...
Watch this!
And then she gets eaten by the sludge.
Oh my god. You take 16 damage.
I'm fucking dead!
Okay, I guess melt left.
Oh shit, dude.
Take 16 damage as this thing sends you flying up into the air. The acid singes your back, and then it moves from underneath you, and you slam onto the ground.
Can I land on the sled and just start fucking shredding?
Sure. You land down onto the sled. Troy, you have 1 turn, completely blind.
Blake, are you still out there? Okay.
You definitely just heard Run go do the Mario scream.
I'm gonna do. Holy shit. I'm gonna do a second wind real quick. Regain some HP. That's 7 HP. And then I'm gonna run in that direction. I'm just gonna dash in, I guess, the direction that like I heard the hollering in.
Yeah, that's
The
fair.
hooting and hollering.
A lot of hooting and hollering around here.
Just roll a quick perception check.
I'm blind.
You can use your other senses.
Or like just for hearing. Okay, bet. 9.
It takes a little more of your movement. You're able to get just outside of the door pretty much. So it'll take your movement next turn to actually get to the slope and start going. But as you come out the door, you can see again. You maybe take a little bit of snow, rub it in your eyes. You can see once more.
Oh,
and Runt and Blink now have these 2 sleds and are getting prepared to go down a big slope.
Okay, you guys ready for your first practice?
No! You didn't teach us anything!
They never are. Kick both of them down the slope and get ready to follow after them if I can.
Okay, so you kick them both down, you jump onto the slope, and you start sledding. At this point, as you guys are moving down the mountain, you see this creature behind start rolling down the hill and take on almost a snowball-like form.
Hey Troy, does every time you sled end up having a giant ball chasing you? Because this is like the second time it's happened now.
Yeah, it's a good thing to visualize for sure.
I don't think I'm visualizing this one.
Brent landed from the sky and is like in the fetal position doing the Peter Griffin like like as we're going down.
Now we are going to switch over to the sledding rules. I'll give you a quick little refresh on those. So on your turn, you can do an attack, make a perception check to get an advantage on the next hazard, or in this case, level, see what you might be sledding through. You can make a risky maneuver, which is a DC 15 athletics check. If you pass, you immediately get to hit and you add a d6 to the roll, but if you fail, you take a d6 of damage. Each round will essentially be a different level of this mountain, and that will come with hazards and things that you can grab. All right, up next is Runt. This is your first time sledding down. As you jump down onto this slope, as they called it, it's almost like you're moving through a cityscape. There's a black paved path, essentially a streetway, that you're going down, and there are cars along the sides of the road and a couple on the road, and little collapsed buildings on the left and right.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. I have 3 HP.
Okay, sounds like an easy decision.
I pull out like it's like an actual. This syringe is really small and it's already got some liquid in it, and there's like little chunks of Small Wonders coal in there. I just shake it up until they're all crushed and it's a glowing liquid. Cure Wounds. I get 8 points of healing.
So that is what you can do.
Then I would bonus action dash. Can I go faster? Can I stand at the tip of it and just like
I'm gonna say it won't actually make you go faster functionally for sledding.
kill me? All right, that's my turn.
Up next is our boy Blink.
I'm sliding down at a rapid pace right now, screaming very. What do I do? Troy, what do I do?
Get it all out of your system first, dude. Purge all those demons. Purge all those demons. Picture a big dark cloud expelling out of you every time you scream. Now the air is really thin, so let's try and get all the demons out quick.
We're good. Okay.
Okay, all right.
Can you literally fucking fly?
Oh yeah.
What are you scared of?
I don't know. I'm going really fast. Okay,
Just
momentum.
flap your little wings.
Being very disrespectful to me right now.
Blink, don't you dare flap those fucking wings, dude. You're gonna learn like the rest of us have to, all right? The only way you'll earn those wings is if you can conquer the slope. If you can conquer the ground,
You're right.
then you can conquer the sky. So tuck him in, streamline little ducky. We got a game to win.
That's honestly really good pep talk. And with that, I'm going to take a risky maneuver. I have a -1 to athletics.
Oh, watch out for that tree, by the way.
Let's do it. Take a risky maneuver.
That's an 8.
You immediately take a d6 of damage.
Good shit. Good shit. All right.
Troy, you're right. I think I can really do that.
No, I want to hear what you went for. What did you go for? What did you go for?
Yo, Troy, check this out. I'm gonna do a tree tap.
Dude, that's not a thing, man.
Run face first into a tree.
There are no trees, but there are cars.
Oh, I get ran over by a car, dude. I don't know.
Okay, so I see where you went wrong there, and that's actually not a tree. That was a car.
Sorry, I'm new to this. I took 1 damage.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
Up next is going to be the Great Gas.
The Great Gas, baby.
The Great Gas.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
We have one around here. Yeah, we do.
All right, does a 17 hit you, Troy?
It actually does not.
Really?
And I go, car tap, and I do car tap, and I show Blink how it's done. And he hits the car instead.
Man, this is taking me back to playing Tony Hawk Underground, Pro Skater Underground 2 on the GameCube.
This is taking me back to City Escape, Sonic Adventure 2. I hit the jump button at the same time I hit the car, and I go, woohoo! And I like do like 7 fucking flips.
I grab on a car, get more speed.
Oh, the car's moving?
No, they're not moving. They're all just kind of flat on the ground. You see, there aren't actually wheels. There are just like helicopter spokes at the top. Prime finish there, helicars, whatever.
Flying cars.
Well, I don't know what these are supposed to look like.
Do you see the snowball mass moving towards you, and it breaks from its snowy form and almost forms into like an arrow shape and shoots past you in this big long line, and now is rolling down right next to you. And that'll bring us to the top of the round. Roll a deck save, all of you.
Listen, so I rolled an 8. However, I'm going to use my reaction to add a d4 to it with lucky footwork.
I love that for you.
That's so cool.
So that didn't work. Could I instead?
The idea that you fall off your sled and you take your feet on the slope and you go.
Could I instead use a luck point to re-roll?
Oh, I forgot about Run's lucky.
Oh my god.
Wait, what? What? You have luck points?
That's what the background gives me.
Yeah. Use your luck points that you've always had on the sheet.
We love the luck points that you've always had on the sheet.
You've always had those, and we've always used this version of D&D, the 2024 one, right?
Yeah.
I rolled the same shit. I rolled a 9 total.
We should go back to the old version. This version
We should go back to the old version.
I got a 21.
I got like 11 or something, dude.
So Troy, you're good, but you see both Runt and Blink, respectively, on either sides of this road, get hit by the mirrors of a car, and you both take 2 damage.
You're a lot closer than you appear. I read that earlier.
Literally thinking it.
Something to reflect on, gang. I'm going for a risky maneuver.
Sure you are, of course you are. Why wouldn't you, bud?
That's gonna be an 18 on the athletics.
An 18 is gonna do it. You immediately hit whatever attack you're going for, and you get to add a d6.
16 damage. As I basically, I ride up one of these ramps, I, kick off a car, and I'm gonna try and shred the snow off, exposing his ooey gooey farty core.
Sweet, he's ooey gooey and farty, and you can see it all.
Yeah, I still have a second attack, so I'm just gonna take that. 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
And I'm gonna strike his ooey gooey core, slamming down into my hot liquid sin with 14 more damage.
Hot liquid sin, dude.
Why?
Why am I what, dude? The king of this slope? And I stab into it, and it pops out like a gusher, and I ride a wind of acid. Fucking end up next to him.
What is with your vernacular?
I shit myself for an extra boost.
Nah, man. Did you have to add that part?
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. That's not cool.
Did you? Okay, but are you really kidding, or did you actually do it?
Fuck you, dude. I speed up.
Run sees you fucking rip it and then ride the wave of acid, and for the first time, she kind of looks at you with a sense of admiration, like sparkles in the eyes. I want to fucking do that! Oh. All right, I slow down.
Now you've got the embers. Hold him close and cultivate him, Run. Cultivate him. Blow on the fire.
I'm gonna hit a fucking 360 heel flip. I'm gonna slow down to get closer to the fucking fart bow snowball.
Actually, really wouldn't recommend that trick. I've seen a lot of good people die.
There's a fucking trick that you can only do in one of the Tony Hawk games where you spin. It's like a 540 fucking spin.
Sounds like a risky maneuver to me. Sounds pretty risky of a maneuver.
Anyways, no, what I want to do is I want to cast Thunder Wave and then use that as a boost and also my attack. So it's a con save. From fart bow.
Con save, I mean, he's gonna pass that, yeah, probably. Well,
Okay, dude. Fuck you, dude.
actually, you know what? I rolled pretty low. 17.
Yeah, he passes.
What is the half damage?
Fuck, dude. I rolled 3 damage.
I'll give him 2, just for you, dude. I'll give him 2.
Run. It was your first trick. You did fucking great, dude.
I'm trying to I'm trying to invent. I'm tying wires around the back of the sled. I'm trying to connect them while slowing down, and then I try to connect them, and then send a power of wondrous call through it, and fucking barely does shit. Fuck!
You're doing too much.
I've never been bad at something in my life.
Does this end your turn?
No, not a little bit of a boost. I can't do an ollie.
You can do an ollie, yeah, absolutely.
Fuck yeah, dude. I do an ollie.
He's here?
We're not there yet. One sec.
We're not to that layer yet, dude.
As soon as I drop the accent, he's here.
Is there can there be a ramp?
There's whatever you want there to be.
Cool, yeah,
It's an
okay.
imagination game.
Okay, Troy, I'm gonna do it this time.
What are you going for, man?
I don't know. I'm gonna freestyle it.
Okay, dude.
And also I don't see a physical way for me to. I can't get away from this giant ramp in front of me, so I don't really have a choice.
Blake, if it makes you feel better, we all try to freestyle at once.
I'm a risky guy. I'm a risky maneuver.
I love that for you.
Does a 14 succeed?
I think the DC's 15.
Dude, do not say it so.
I hate to tell you the DC's 15, and it doesn't get easier as we go.
Yeah, so I just like fucking fly, dude. I fly.
You just fly?
I just fly, dude. Not actually fly. But I am flying right now.
Wait, what?
Because I hit the ramp and I don't know what I'm doing. And I think in the process of flying through the air, I end up underneath the sled as I land back on the ground.
Oh, no.
When you're like flying through the air, I'm envisioning the like spinning T-pose, and your like wings are catching the air.
Like an unmoving 3D model of an owl that just goes like careening through the air.
Can you roll another concentration?
Oh yeah, sure. That fails actually.
You freestyle too hard.
I wasn't thinking, I'm sorry.
Next is the creature beast. The creature beast.
The beast or creature who will kill me now that I've taken 2 risky moves in a row.
No, but you get it. It's the fun way. It's the fun way.
It's the fun way. I mean, like, it's the fun. You can't give me a risky feature, like a risky maneuver, and expect me not to take it.
You guys see as this. I'm just gonna call it Fart Bow. Even if it's like you guys have no reason to know it's Fart Bow, I'm just gonna call it Fart Bow. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
Anyone listening who's never watched Prime Defenders, I'm sorry. I put Fart Bow in it. He's in Prime Defenders. Who cares? Fuck you. Watch Prime Defenders. Anyway, you guys sledding down this road, see in front of you like an opening to a cave almost. It's not exactly clear what's there, and it's very dark on the inside. And you see Fart Bow lets out a and then jumps away from the cave opening. Does not go inside. As you get closer to the cave, you see almost tentacles coming down from the top of it, wiggling and writhing, and you hear a faint a guttural chanting as this round concludes.
What's going on?
What is going on?
Practice is over. You're on your own.
You guys pass through the opening of this cave and looking around. As you're moving down extremely quickly, torches light up along your path. As you're going pretty much right next to you, torch lights up, continuing downward. The ground beneath you has been cleared of any snow, but it's almost like a fleshy tongue, and gliding through these blades at the bottom of your steam sleds, all cut into it, carving your path.
Ew, fuck that, dude.
You're cutting through this tongue as you slide down into it, and I need all of you to roll strength saving throws.
Dude, I'm cooked. It's over.
I'd like to use a luck point.
Dude, I keep forgetting that you have those, bro.
It's like you didn't have them until today.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Not a strength. I need all of you to roll intelligence saving throws.
Oh my god, can we? Yes, please.
Oh, fuck!
Fuck, I'd still like to use one of my luck points.
I have a 13.
Yeah, it's looking like I might
I have a +6 in intelligence saves, and I roll a 10.
be fucked. Actually, I was nervous, but not bad.
Dude, stop.
I have a +6 in intelligence saves, and I roll a 10.
I have a -1. I was so worried.
I really hate to tell you this, Charlie.
No.
The more you comprehend, the more it hurts.
Dude, fuck! The one time I'm smart! The one time!
He hit you with the fucking blood in the bayou, dude.
No!
That's fucking payback, dude. Fuck.
Fuck you, Charlie, Buggy.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, I look up at the top of the dome and I follow it.
Actually, both blink and run. As you're traveling through, you hear the sounds of the flesh cutting beneath you. You see the people off to your left and right. But Troy,
You guys mind if I think about this for a second?
Troy, you're trailing behind. You get a chance to take it in more than the other two in front of you. If anything, the two in front of you are overwhelmed. You keep a calm, level head and try and think about everything you're seeing, and the blood splattering from the two in front of you up onto your sled. You see it stain the wood in front of you, and these people off to your left and right, they're different, wrong, strange, twisted. Their eyes are soulless. You can see the tentacles coming down from their faces, giant bulbous heads that pulse all in unison, and the sounds all around you, you begin to comprehend them. You understand what they're saying. There's no words conveyed to you, but an emotion, a feeling of overwhelming fear, as what you are inside is their god. And you take 4 psychic damage.
Sorry, I don't know what I was
4? You sure? Not 40?
You are inside God, and you take. You get a little headache.
You do, however, know that the deeper you go, the less likely you are to make it out, and you need to do as much damage to the walls of this cave to break out before it gets too deep.
We're inside God, dudes.
No!
And I don't mean it like we're like reaching divinity or like a flow state or anything. I mean we're in God, dude.
I am sick and fucking tired of all this God nonsense, alright?
Then kill him. Then kill their God.
So you guys have got to do a total of 20 damage just to the wall of it to get out.
All right. Oh, my head. I'm just fucking stressed out. I'm gonna hit the wall with my sled. I'm gonna do a risky maneuver.
No, of course, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna do the God Ollie.
What?
And you can only do this trick once. That's a 19.
Nice, yeah, you pass.
It starts as a regular Ollie, but then you see as my eyes close, and like the Ollie lasts a little longer, and the sled is kind of like floating below me, and I kind of like raise one hand towards like divinity, and it enveloped in this like beautiful halo, and I'm like, I kind of just like bask in that for a second, and all of those cultist eyes, you see that beautiful light reflected, and then I just send back onto the Ollie, and I'm like, fuck, that was my one. Everyone gets one, and I'm gonna shred the fucking wall here. Let's see. 21 damage.
You open up the wall, your god Ollie actually allows you to move forward in past Rut and Blink, and you create an opening for them to all burst through.
Out of the gas, everyone!
Maybe I should have made that higher.
No, it's cool. I just cut open God.
You maybe cut open his cheek. As you burst out, you guys are kind of following the path.
To wound God is to become unto a god myself. Praise be to Troy! 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 Remember me! And I go flying out.
For performance. With advantage, because you did just cut it.
I'm using everything I have for this.
This does seem important for your character, yeah.
Okay, thank God, because I got a natural 1 and I got a 19. I am going to use a superiority die to add commanding presence, to add a d8, to bring the 19 to a 23.
You hear the chants from behind you. Troy! 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 And then you see almost like muscles contracting as you ride along what seems like the throat of this creature. It's almost embedded into the mountain, and it's like the throat is just what's poking up, and that's what you broke out of before you went down into its body. As you're riding along, you feel the muscles contract and the screams of the disciples as this creature swallows, and they all die.
Remember my name, false god. I'll be back.
And normally, I would wait until the next one, but you guys have made it out fairly quickly.
Dude, I'm busy frame 1 killing my cult.
But you'll be remembered now. Isn't that what matters?
Even in the ethereal, in the afterlife, they're still cheering it.
As the three of you burst out from the throat of the beast, throat of this god, you skate down what seems like a stone pillar, and this leads you down through a path you see soldiers all covered in stone, almost like little action figures, as though they were in battle and frozen instantly. And in front of you is what seems like the remains of a maze, and all of you can see a man fighting a 6-headed serpent.
I mean, I don't know. Are you with me, guys? Like, I feel like at a certain point, I am changed already. Like, what? No,
even? It's like this has changed my worldview forever. I mean, I don't know how to really.
But this is the thing, is that I feel like I'm so changed that you could throw anything at me.
I have a lot to process right now. A lot to process.
So we can all agree God's real, and he's like a throat.
You know what, Troy? For the longest time, I was convinced There could never be a higher being called God, this creator of the galaxy and universe. But Troy, I watched you cut open a flesh cave, and I'm starting to think that maybe it was me that was limiting myself. Hey, we could all become God.
That's right. We learn a lot of things on this slope. Wait, what was the takeaway?
It's simple, really.
I want to find a cave and hide in it for the rest of my life, I think. It's too much. This is too much.
Two paths lie in front of us. I see it now. Are we still sledding?
Yes, you're still sledding.
Okay, two paths lie in front of us. I see it now. One path is Blink's path. The path of the hermit crab in the cave. Recluse from the world. Whoa. The other path is believing in yourself so much you'll become a god.
I don't want to do that.
This feels like you read like one book about self-actualization in like 30 seconds.
I'm processing a lot right now.
No, I get it. Which path are you, Runt? It's time to decide.
At once, I was just a girl. But today, I can be more.
That's right. Run. As you are approaching, you get closer and closer to these two, battling it out, and you see as the man just screams out, "I'll return to you tomorrow!" And he gets cut off with one of the heads of the snake biting into him and rips the top of his body off, and another two heads pull at his legs, rip them apart, and he is eaten.
Oh, that's fucked up. I don't think... it's too much chaos. It's too much.
And the snake turns her head to you.
I'm gonna be fucking sick.
That was graphic. What just happened.
Do you guys want to stop and take a sec?
There's no stopping, there's no taking a sec. You are about to make contact with this serpent.
The only way is there's no way around it.
You could roll an athletics check to make a risky maneuver, and I would allow that to let you change paths.
I was gonna risky maneuver no matter what, because today
Dude, you're so real for that.
I'm the smartest girl in the world who became the god. We have unlocked knowledge that the average person could never achieve. Therefore, we have the right to begin our own
Ascension.
Ascension, exactly.
Ascension. They are ants. They are ants. As our knowledge has ascended, it's like looking down at the world from an airplane. You see the greater scheme. You see how small the cars and the people are. They're so small.
I finally understood what I'm gonna do with all this wondrous coal when we get to the inventor.
We're gonna monetize it.
Yeah, the risky maneuver. So,
Roll an athletics check.
all right. So I rolled a 13.
13 is unfortunately not going
Yep,
to do
I've got a
it.
-1.
That's right.
Yeah. So what happens to me?
You don't take anything right now, but you're headed on the path straight for the serpent. You were just looking to get away, really.
Okay. Hey.
You know, no beef.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything, dude.
Honestly, not getting away is a worse fate than a D6.
I'm not.
Saying anything.
Blink, you are fast approaching this creature. She dips down into the maze, and you see her slither away and then pop back up closer.
Okay, well, wait, can I use a bonus action while I'm on the sled? Is that possible?
Yeah.
So, fun fact, in D&D 2024, you can now use potions as a bonus action.
Yay!
That's actually awesome, and should have been the whole time.
It's about time. Yeah, it's like the most common homebrew roll anyway.
And I'm gonna get, almost max, 7, cool. And I'm gonna take a risky maneuver myself.
Are you looking to get onto a different path?
I'm gonna actually try to bump Runt onto a better path away from the snake, because she's a child.
I'm a teenager.
You're a child.
Your side got it.
And you want to become God now, which is like, what the hell?
In the words of a famous barbarian that I read about, I am my own god. I don't need your fucking help.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me?
What'd you get?
14.
14?
Yeah, I don't think I could do anything. It's
Both of us are now heading for the mouth.
yeah, we're
of
just
the
going straight
Hydra.
for the fucking, yeah. It's good, whatever, man.
Just start screaming. We just start
You
screaming.
gotta get out of here! I'm pushing you! Why are you pushing against me?
No, you gotta get out of here. I don't need your fucking help.
Why are you guys both trying to push each other out of the way?
I can handle myself.
I would like to use my turn to make a perception check to see what's about to happen to them.
You're actually about to find out right away, because up next is the multi-headed serpent.
We gotta become God, Blink. We gotta ascend.
We're just normal people, we can't ascend!
No, I'm special. I'm gifted, and I'm processing a lot right now.
Me too!
Oh, chill.
First one at you, Blink, is going to be a 20 not natural.
Yeah, that hurt.
And then at you, Runt, that's a 22. And then at you, Troy, that's also 22.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely gonna hit for sure.
Blink, you're going to take 8 damage.
Owie. And instantly that health I regained is gone.
Runt, you are going to take 9 damage. And then Troy, you are going to take 8 damage.
Oh, I thought he was counting up.
I'm unconscious.
Are you?
Yes.
I think Runt just entered the flow state. Look, she's completely locked in.
She's ascending. Wait, no, that's bad. No, wait, she can't do that.
Runt's sled stops moving and she tumbles off as one of the snakes bites into her. You can see that the blood pouring out from all of your snake bites begins to turn in color to a brownish, to a yellowish. And she flips off and lands embedded into the water of a fountain. And you all hear a thunder in the sky and a roarous laughter.
What campaign are we in right now?
More false gods.
Yes! Yes!
What is happening? There's too many. Okay, so there's just too many gods.
Oh, cool. I think this is like the god of like beating the shit out of kids.
I just landed in a fountain. I think I'm gonna drown.
Yeah, I'm worried.
It is not coming from the snake being. It seems to just be coming from the clouds above you. Runt has become unconscious, and this serpent woman you can see now looks to you and just says, "Fight,
Why?
or you will suffer a fate far worse than a death."
Why?
That is the curse bestowed upon me, and now it seems you.
Why?
Yeah, you suck.
If you keep doing that, she's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
Why?
All right, does 8.
Fucking toddler like strategy.
All right, do you guys stop on your sleds? Okay, you guys stop. You get off. You are in the center of this maze. And this fountain that Runt seems to have fallen into, you see a statue of a bearded, muscular man holding a lightning bolt.
Zeus?
Zeus.
Dr. Seuss?
I don't know. I don't think he's ever been known to wield lightning bolts.
Okay. I'm going to kill the snake.
Okay, go for a hit.
Sorry, lady. I'm going to kill you. That's a 25 to hit for the first one.
That'll hit.
Only a 14 to hit on the second attack.
That will not hit.
I'm going to go for a menacing attack for sure. Okay, so the first attack is going to do, or I guess my only one.
Menacing.
Takes 16 damage and needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this the frightened one?
Yeah.
She's immune to frightened.
Fuck, never mind. It's okay, Blink. Ice baths are good for the muscles. Runt's just taking a quick one.
Are you sure?
Ah! I think so.
As you bash her with the sled, you can see that significant damage has already been done to her, and this has furthered that damage.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to second win real quick then too, because I'm not looking too good. And I'm gonna say, okay, last chance, Snady. You can join our team.
I will do no such thing.
Go against your false god. This is your last chance to join the real ones.
Roll persuasion.
Can I assist? Can I assist?
What do you say?
If you join us, we can defeat your false god. He's already killed one of them.
It's true.
Cut right through it, like it was rubber.
They were all cheering my name.
It seems like you are in almost a little dome of like another place. You can't really see back up to it. But if you say that, yeah, I'll give you advantage for saying it. But you can't like point to it because it won't be visible.
I'm gonna make my persuasion. I get advantage. First roll's an 8. Second roll's an 11. I'm going to use my tactical mind,
What the fuck?
which is a new fighter feature.
What? You have a tactical mind, dude? You've totally had that always.
You don't have one of those.
that I've always had, and I say,
I love that feature you've always had.
let me think about this. And if I fail an ability check, I can expend a use of second wind, and instead of regaining HP, I can roll a d10 and add it to the check. So I think about it. I think about it real hard. And I go, wait a second.
That was on purpose, right?
Actually, no. I was just possessed. It goes up to a 16, upon which I use another superiority die to add a d8. To roll a 4, turning it into a 21.
The character development, man. Troy's starting to think.
What is this feeling?
If you will truly assist me in my escape, I will aid you. But you must know one must take my place.
Oh, wait, Troy. I know. What about that little animal you're hiding that's on your skin?
What are you talking about, dude?
All right, yeah, sure, whatever, man.
It must be one formidable enough to appease them.
It's gotta be Fartbow. Oh, what is a Fartbow? Why did that name just come to me?
That's a good name for him, though. Yeah, I like that one.
Thank you. It's gotta be that slimy thing, dude. Tell you what, I'll run out of there. Or we can run out there, we'll try and lure him in. And then you can escape with us and join our steam sledding team. Not nine heads are better than 3.
If you believe it will appease them, I will assist you on your journey. For now. You see as she raises her hand up and points over to the statue, and a serpent rises from it and carries Runt out of the water. Runt, go ahead and roll me a death save, as a matter of fact. But as they slap you down on the ground,
Failed.
She slaps you down on the ground a little too hard, yeah.
my magics are no means for healing.
Why?
She looks up at you, and you see a silver in her gaze. Ask again. I dare you.
It wasn't a double dog, dude. I don't have to do it. I'm gonna go over. Dude, my medicine's so bad.
No, I got it. Don't worry. If we're not in turn order, then I can just do a medicine check, right? Like, and try to stabilize. I got a 22.
Still unconscious, though.
Okay, you stabilize Runt.
I like rip off some cloth and like tourniquet. Probably like take a bone from that guy who got eaten, like his femur, and use it as like a tourniquet or whatever. And this is like kind of morbid. Oh God. Yeah, but like she's okay, I think.
We're gonna get you guys out of here.
He will be unhappy that you did that.
Whatever, dude. He only's like in a bubble. Like he's in like one bubble.
He doesn't even know who I am.
Fortunately, we will not be here for his return tomorrow. How will we summon this Fartbow?
Come with us, and I guess we can go to like the edge of the bubble or like outside of the bubble and try and like lure Fartbow. Blink, do you have any ideas?
Do you think he's maybe attracted to? I mean, he smells, he farts a lot. You think maybe if you shit your pants, he'd be attracted to the?
Well, he hasn't shown up yet.
What?
Huh?
Troy, I will say you feel a strange sensation in your stomach.
Like, okay, like what kind of sensation?
That same burning you felt when you came into contact with the sludge.
Oh no, dude.
Dude, did it just fucking alien?
Dude, I think it's inside me, dude. Dude, I think it's inside me. Dude, I can't do it on myself. It doesn't work. Put your fingers in my mouth. Put 2 fingers in my mouth.
You did say you ate some of him.
Oh God. Okay.
Put 2 fingers in the back of my throat, dude. Come on. Try and yak him up.
Why did you eat it?
I was just tasting.
While you guys are over there trying to come up with a little plan, Runt, your eyes open to see a woman with brown hair wearing a white dress and a golden little circlet on her head. She grabs you by your hand, helps you up, and you feel yourself restored. Go ahead and long rest.
I can do that.
Can I die? I want to die.
I want a brown-haired woman in my dreams who makes me feel better.
As you get up, you really are just floated up to your feet, and you stand still in that courtyard area. You can see Blink and Troy over there trying to make Troy throw up. It seems the snake has carried you over here, and you see it slithers back. My child, this is no place for you. What has brought you here?
Mom? No. What? You're not my mom. Am I dead? What? What's happening? What's going on over there?
You're fine.
I'm processing a lot right now.
I have healed
A
you.
lot. I feel that, yeah.
You seem under great stress. What ails you?
Well, it's like you said, we're not supposed to be here. We came to this mountain to get an herb, and then we went a little too high. And then now we're trying to get down the mountain, back to where we come from. I think this is like a different world. or something. I don't know. I'm still putting the pieces together because it's all just so confusing. And for a second there, I really believed I was going to become a god, but gods don't exist. It's not possible. Who are you, lady? Why does it feel like I'm in some ethereal space outside of reality? Am I dreaming?
I am Apollo. This is the Maze of Trial. I don't know of any mountain, but I know you don't belong here.
Where is here?
It is a maze that was transported to another plane. A prison of sorts.
All right, is it a plane or a prison?
Something adjacent to both of those things. Really, it is now a land of entertainment for the gods. A show. The same one every day.
What do you mean, gods? Surely that is hyperbole. Hyperbole.
Hyperbole. No, that's
You lose one intelligence.
Oh, sorry. I got bit by a snake and my fucking vocabulary's all fucked up.
The gods of Olympus.
Alright, so they just call themselves gods, but they're really just the leaders? What is the god?
She just kind of looks at you for a moment. You should go. This is no place.
You're right. I don't want to be here anymore. It's dangerous. I feel like we got our sledding practice in.
I can take you. Wherever it is you'd like to go, I can bring you there.
Just me.
Is there an alternative?
Dude, she's gone. You can go anywhere, dude.
the moon, dude.
What the fuck?
Dude, that's actually not a bad idea.
What are you talking about?
Just get to the moon above
what
Wonder
are
and
you talking about?
No, I mean I'm just remembering how Runt like reacted to the moon in the sky.
Okay, yeah, but I was thinking like Cogtopolis. Why would you?
I don't want some god to take me to the moon.
That's fair. You got to get there yourself.
Can you bring my idiots with me? They're over there.
I'm my the full fist in your throat at this point. Throw it up.
Yeah, I'm giving a thumbs up to the snake lady. Like, oh yeah, I'm yakking it up right now.
The two that seek to conspire with the serpent.
No, not those two. I was pointing to the other two that were.
I'm so glad we're working together, serpent lady.
I don't see them anymore.
That woman laid waste an entire army. Thousands of mortals turned to stone. She has earned her place here.
That's bad. Yeah, agreed. I don't like her. She killed me.
The last 1,000 years are but an introduction to her turmoil.
I'm sorry. We are not from here. Those two included, so they would have no idea that she's done such heinous acts. Look, we just want to go home. Home is reclaim, and I guess Wanda. It's like an island. It must be a different plane or whatever you said, 'cause it ain't here. So we'd like to go there. You're a pretty beautiful lady with brown hair. That saved my life.
You must convince your friends to abandon this goal.
Easier said than done. They're pretty stubborn, so once they commit, it's really hard to course correct. I think you just kind of have to force them out of here. Can we force them? Can we, like, not do the whole talk thing?
If I believe in one thing, a belief not shared by my colleagues, it is free will. I will take them if they choose to go.
I like that plan. But I choose to go, so you can send me on my way whenever,
Then we shall go.
and we'll leave it up to free will.
What is this place you're looking for?
Well, it'd be really cool if we could skip the whole racing and like getting up to that one place. Could you send me directly to this inventor inside of my home, Wanda? Like right to him.
I can take you to a place, not a person.
Damn it.
Do you know where they are?
I believe it was Cogtopolis.
Are you imagining what Cogtopolis is in your head?
Yeah.
She holds your hand, and you hear the turning of the gears, the bustling city all around you. You stand in the town center with buildings all placed on these different wheels in the clock. And as it turns, each of the platforms around you opens up a new doorway. The people all move quickly, jumping over the different platforms, some moving slowly, but many just revolving consistently. Bridges come and go. You see a massive tower that seems to span across 5 different cogs, all spinning, the tower kind of separating from itself at times, different levels of it moving away. It seems you might only travel to the 3rd floor at specific times in the day, and then you can move up to the next. But it all moves quickly and in unison, and all these people seem to move about it as though it is their everyday life. And this is Cogtopolis. This massive tower seems to belong to the future thinkers you've heard so much about. The logo on the front of the door.
Am I standing on a giant clock, or is this just a New York giant clock tower?
You're in the clock tower. So the entire city of Cogtopolis is built into the mechanism of the clock, and it all ticks and moves.
I see.
You see on the door of this tower is this emblem of a brain with a small glass bubble over top and a hammer inside of it, belonging to the future thinkers. In the windows, you see a window is shut, and a burst of light happens in there, and they all begin laughing and cheering. Is this where you wanted to be?
Oh, fuck yeah, it is.
You see, almost like, have you ever seen like Da Vinci's like flying wings?
Yeah, I've seen Assassin's Creed.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking of. Opening up a window is a lizard folk humanoid who flies out from it with one of those wingsuit things, and it flaps, sending a gust of air at you, pushing your hair all out of your face.
I excitedly run up to like the little fucking thing to the window to watch him fly away.
You go up to the window and you watch him. He flies away and he crashes down, and you see all around him puffs up like almost like an airbag. And you see a reptilian thumbs up poke up out of it.
Tick-tock.
Ron looks at the camera.
I'm clocking in.
Blink and I are doing a puzzle, and we look over and we're like, I don't know, what do you think, Medusa?
That entire mountain is such a trip, dude. I'm so happy to be gone.
I don't have my little clock today. I lost it, but I must say,
The session can't end.
We can't end. We can't end if you don't drop it.
We're here forever.
with that, my friends, our time together is up.
Doesn't do anything. I can't leave.
Imagine I dropped it.
It's not working. The session's still going.
I'm sorry.
Get the headspace
I'll
in.
have it
Okay,
next
wait.
week. I promise.
How do I
I know
get
where
out
it
of
is.
here? What do you think, Medusa? How do I escape? How do we escape? My 2 best friends, Blink and Medusa from Greek.
I love you, Medusa. You've always been there for me.
You're my favorite, Medusa. Remember all those challenges we went through together?
You have the opportunity to pull the most Bill and Ted fucking adventure right now. You got Medusa. You gotta go collect all the different fucking mythology figures.
Our Steam Sonic team is gonna be cracked, dude. Fucking Fartboa and Medusa.
All right, the episode's over. I promise at some point it will get normal again. We just in the crazy mode right now. But before I let you go, we gotta shout out the members over at jrwishow.com, as well as the patrons over at patreon.com/justrowwithit, all in the $50 tier. Now we might have some repeats, so stick with me because I'm not trying to weed them out. You get if you pay for both, you get both. So shout out to Expoogaloo, Darling Songbird, Terrorist Troy Part 2, Swirly is a guest on JRWI, Mason, Beans, Surizaku, Ketsu, Cinnabunny03, Vernon is Burnin'. I like that. I like that. That was fun to say. My cat's eating the walls. What the fuck? He loves to eat the walls. Pupper in a spacesuit, Mo and Vinny, Bloke Fieri Reborn 2.0 the second, Cranky Martin, Cows, Sea Fresh, Insomnia Draws, Era the King, Silv Soul, It Demo, Yedium Type Z, He Who, Elvish Cyborg, Bezozo, Golden Block 12, Awesome Man, Toony Looney, Baka 7, Camden Kamek, Twisted Crow, Some Guy Liam, Blue Alien Fox, Wild James, Fungus Knight, Aaron Moment, Luke P571, Bebson, Joy Key, The Rubik's Cuber, Brand Nyan, Unstable Chaotic Cracker, Val Punk, That One Guy, Sumpfy, It's Albert, Teeny Ghost, Stinky Man, EBDB52, Cry Says Sunny Stinks, Jason the Fricker, Joshua Mills, Bouncy Burb, Tired Eldritch Horror, I'm Rollin' Cuh, Narwhal Shellfish, That One Person, Cullen the Bard, Mario Craft 6000, Hibiscus, Cadus Batus, The Luke Goblin, Jordan Darlin, Alistair Susie, The Retrolyzer, Pine T, Jojo Jordan 123, Avi E, Kirby, or just Curb, Cronus 513, Vapor Slash, Mr. Mustlead, Edward Twilight's Ghost, Nix, Dev the Dolphin, Cheesus, and now we gotta jump over to the patrons. So shout out over there, Cage Blakeney, Liam Osborne, Shakoseek, Boxfish, the Mega Bat Echo, Leaky Liqueur, Basic Blur, The Fallen Vines, Mason, Era the King, Canonical JRWI Jesus, Viper Hypnotic, Icky Clover, Al Major, Type 2 Diabetes, Kingdom Games, Voy Essence, Rock Stonson, Hayes Roper, Gillian's Rich Cousin Billion, I'm Just a Burb, Goose, the Lightning Deathbringer, Lexi, Cheesus, It's Albert, Zenith Scythe, Agar Steeljaw, Lim Muncher, Morbius, Mr. Anderson, 1078, Oliver Lolly, Aaron Moment, Alistair Susie, Broderick Motif, Constantin, don't know how to say it, Misty Butterfly, Aldrich, Itzafena, Mr. C, Troy has kidney stones confirmed. What? A Sif, The Game Hunter, It's C Fresh. What the fuck was going on in this show? Me Forever Mate, Sarizaku, Charlie Darling Songbird, Eclipse 1680 Gaming, The Oval Lord, Quinn Gibson, Epic Chris, Motor Musker, Leftover Rice, Yule the Day, Burger, Jonathan Bleak, Luke Pierce, Thomas Pierce, Lemon Leviathan, Beebness, Dapper, Bree Lee, Daxy Boy, Oak Kerberos, Floofleboo, Beans, Curbwin, Wolfie, Pippin the Vagabond, Tane Lambert, Snazzius, Sweet Cacti, Baka 7, F Bombo 2, you can't say that. You can't say that. Amber Curry, Robert Gangwer, Shrimps is Bugs, technically, Abby, Kate, and Elliot, I don't even think that's true, Sarah Lester, Mr. Nacho, Sammy Bo II, Finrua, Mitchell Iverson, Bosco, Derby Trick, Zero Codex, Sandy 007, William Smith, Apple, Soul of a Pet, Big Man Christian, Blue Blend Blop, Elisa Washed Up Bar, Zerberus, Obligatory References, Christ, Son of Sin, Spinyax, E, Jacob Martinez, Kirby Wafro, Gilling's Biggest Fan, The Godly King, Cornier Comet, Charmer the Bard, Kitsune, Nunzlotto, Asteria Nix, George Benji, JRWI Enjoyer, and Divinator. Motherfucker. And hey, listen, if you want your name shouted at the end of a Just Roll With It episode, go to jrwishow.com and hop in that $50 tier. You can also go over to Patreon, but I'm going to say all the members on jrwishow.com first. So if you want to be first up, head over there. Now, I know I talked a little bit about going weekly, but I am moving to another state across the country. And I don't know if we'll be able to go weekly right away. I'm hoping after I move, because I got the house and they told me I needed to be there in 3 weeks. So I got a lot of shit going on. I got to figure that out first. I got to make sure everything's coming out good for you. The most important thing is always going to be making sure this show comes out great. I've put a ton of work into it and I really want to bring you guys the best. So I'm going to keep doing the best I can with what I got. Shout out to the editors as well, doing their best to keep up with the insanity that is Wonderlust. We're trying some different things with some episodes where I don't know how to explain it. You'll see. It's different from anything we've ever done before. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we will see. We're also bringing in another character maybe soon. I don't know. I mean, I guess you'll have to freaking find out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this internet show that I have beamed into your brain. Goodbye.